Hello, hello.
Mhm. Who that?
What's going
Oh, Miss
on?
Rose. Hello.
We'll start with the first question. So, like, what were you guys' first impressions of competing in Game Changers?
I was like my or like in terms of Valorant, my goal is to participate in GC. I was afraid it's gonna be so hard. Like we are gonna get 13 old every single round, but it wasn't that hard. So it kind of break my anxiety of participating, and at the end I felt like we are not that bad. We can actually participate in such tournament kind of feeling. I was expecting the worst, but we did better than I expected.
And do
Um,
you feel the same, or you got something more to add to that?
I think mine is like mostly the same as well. Like I've been in a team for like 2 years, but like this current team is new. So I was worried about the results, what it would be like. But I think the team put up a good fight anyway. And yeah, it's really good because like we got the chance to compete since everyone is aiming to participate in Game Changers. And yeah.
And the close matches we lost were not because the opponent teams were tough. It's just our mistake made us lose the match. So I
Mm.
think we did had a good chance to win a map or two, but we just lost it because of our mistakes, silly mistakes.
It's good that you guys are able to take like a positive experience from that. And like you said, like, um, obviously Game Changers, like any, like, I guess professional league can be a bit daunting, you know. Like I remember back in, when I was first competing in Call of Duty, like 2013, 2014, like actually being in a league felt just completely different. Like it's really the players who can separate the nerves and just compete no matter what their nerves are going to be a cut above the rest. But obviously you need, some people are like gonna always be just like that straight from the start, but some others are going to need a couple of reps. So it's good that you guys have gotten the reps to, essentially help, die down that anxiety, which is good.
Yeah, obviously, I was nervous for first day, first and second day. I was so nervous that I can't perform as my usual. But then I picked up the face and did my best. I tried from the day 3 onwards. So yeah, that's my first experience.
Which match or moment stood out for the both of you, and why?
Um, Moments would be like personally, my moments would be the 1v2 clutches I did. And the matches will be the one we went to overtime but didn't get to win.
What lessons did you feel like the team learnt from the whole Game Changers experience, like this split so far?
It's actually a good question.
Um, I guess we learned like the most
first
like thing that I think we learned was like teamwork and like coordination. Obviously we still have a bit to go with that, but I think that's the main thing. Like swinging together. I definitely saw some improvement from like the beginning of the tournament towards the end, like definite improvement throughout.
Yeah, cool. No, that's awesome. Yeah, you can definitely see the improvement, especially with the swings, like you mentioned. Like, obviously, towards the start of the split, it felt like the team didn't really communicate or didn't swing at the right time and sort of did one by one. But towards the end of the split, you saw more consistent swings. So if you're in like a 3v1 situation, one of you would swing out and then you have another two come up and support with the swing,
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
nearly all the time will result in a trade, a one for one trade,
Yeah,
which is good.
100%.
Which is good. Everyone, can you just one by one, just give me like one personal skill of or area you guys would like to improve on before the next split, whether that be like aiming, communication, etc.
For me, mostly it's gonna be game sense. I know I should be improving my aim too, but it's mainly gonna be the game sense that comes in for me, because I sometimes I struggle to know what to do in a clutch situation. Our plan didn't go well, so I need to adapt faster. That has been a problem for me. The adaptation hasn't been there, so I will be focusing on that.
I think for me, I want to improve my aim. Like, I think I felt it from day one of Game Changers, where my aim wasn't really at the best. And I said I would lock in second day. I would warm up, and I did. I did a lot better. So I just want to be more consistent and make up a warm up routine that will help me become more consistent.
I guess for me, I think I'd like to improve like my general communication with like util, or like being a bit more assertive with like certain plays, because sometimes I tend to like and ah about like what I'm doing, or like I make suggestions rather than like say no, like let's do this or we're doing this. It's more like a suggestion. So I feel like assertiveness and communication is the biggest thing that I want to work on.
Awesome. I love how like everyone had a different thing there. That's definitely like if you could all work on those areas, you guys are gonna come out like way better as a team. That's actually really fantastic. I do like those answers there. How are we planning to bounce back and come stronger in the next split? Do you guys have any ideas? Is it more scrims? Is it playing in more tournaments, getting more reps, five stacking? Like, what are you guys doing to bounce back in the next split?
One of them would be the tournaments and reps, but mainly I would be preferring to focus on map knowledge and build up on how to approach different maps, and yeah, that would be from my end.
I think generally playing more tournaments or games together would help the team just to learn how to swing together and be more coordinated. And I think a problem that we had was no one was playing off our ETIL that we throw out. So to help with that, we'll probably do some dry runs as well with our new coach in the near future. So yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say focusing on like dry runs and like how to play the map. You guys pretty much summarized what I was gonna say.
Mm.
Awesome, nice and easy, guys. Well, alrighty, two last questions here. Everyone, what's one thing you're most excited for in the next split?
To win the map, to break the curse.
I think like throughout Game Changers, I've seen some improvements. Even though it's little, there are improvements every day, I felt like. I think proof of that was how we played in the recent tournament, the Extra Athena tourney, where people were just singing together. We had more map control and everything. We were calming a lot better. So we want to bring that same energy that we have to the next split.
I'm not really sure. Yeah, that's pretty much the same.
Same as everyone else. Yeah, no, nice and
Yeah.
easy. Nice and easy. Cool. And last question, and any words for our fans and supporters during the most recent split?
Thanks, RaPiD.
Thank you. Honestly, like really grateful. Like I see a bunch of our friends and like supporters that are just in the chat cheering us on no matter what the results are.
It makes
And
me
just
feel really good.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
after they just message you, that was a really nice try or something.
I
Or
got
they give
really
you
excited when I
tips
saw
or
people in the
something.
chat.
Mm,
Yeah, I have heard people saying that we put up a good fight for our first attempt. That being said, there are multiple teams being participating in GC for years now, and we just entered into GC this year. So yeah, I feel I felt good when they are not just putting us down, but keep supporting us even through the hard time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming out and doing this little quick video with me, just to recap for Game Changers Split 1. And hopefully we can have a better run in the next split. But with how you guys are going with Athena series and everything else, I think it's going to be a lot better, which is good. Constant improvement. That's all we want out of you guys, and excited to see how you guys perform next split.
So
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.